It's Saturday, May the 14th, and you're tuned in to the TNIAB podcast. I'm Vince, and Anthony isn't here. Unfortunately, he is still suffering some symptoms, some lingering symptoms of COVID, and just out of safety, we decided that we would not come into contact this week, and unfortunately, he won't be on the recording. The good news is I'm not here to tell you that we have pushed the show again 1 week. I have scrambled something loosely to put together for this week. And to my delight, I was able to bring on my girlfriend, Deborah. Deborah, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you.
Well, so as I know, you've listened to this podcast somewhat, correct?
Somewhat, yes.
And what do you think we talk about on this show?
From what I heard,
Yeah.
everything.
And when you say everything, how much of everything do you actually understand?
Oh, most of everything that you talk, I don't understand.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of games,
Yeah.
toys,
Yeah.
anime, I think.
You think
I'm not too sure.
is there any part of the show that you know about or anything that you've ever heard that you particularly enjoy listening to on the show?
Oh, when there's questions.
When there's questions.
Yes.
Any
Questions from the listeners.
Oh, really?
The question and answers.
You like that part?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the best part.
But generally our listeners ask us very highly specific things about the topics we normally talk about, which you don't know. So
No, sometimes there are like other type of questions, like personal questions
oh, okay.
or your personal lives or things that you enjoy doing or questions like that.
I see. Okay. Well, I knew that you didn't know anything about what we talked about the show. Of course I know that. And in fact, I know that half of the hobbies that I'm not half, let's just say all the hobbies that I'm really into, you actually don't know much about, correct?
That's very correct.
Right? There's a lot of things that I'm into that you're just like, what is that?
Exactly.
And you're very, very confused at why I would be interested in some.
And not so much of confused, but more like it's interesting.
That can go both ways. I've heard interesting said in the positive light and a negative light. So when you say that, I don't know if you're making fun of me or if you're genuinely interested.
It depends.
It depends. Wow. You're not really making it sound any better.
It depends on what we're talking about, but it could go both ways, yeah.
Okay. So I thought I would use this opportunity and give you a little bit of a mix of the things we like on this show.
Okay.
My personal favorites, and explain some of them to you.
Okay.
Just so you get a bit more of an understanding.
Okay.
But before that, I have to run you through a small little set of interview questions.
Oh, okay.
For long time listeners, we used to have a set of 6 questions that we would ask any guest on the show. Now, I don't think we've actually had like real guests on this show, but I found the show notes from way back when, and there's about 5 questions here, or no, there's 6 questions here, and I'm gonna ask you, okay?
I hope they are easy questions.
Well, they're all opinion ones.
Okay.
So, question 1 is, who are you, and why are you here?
I am Deborah.
Yeah?
And why I'm here? Well, because Anthony's not here.
Oh.
That's why I'm here.
Thank you for your honesty. Question 2.
Okay.
Oh, God, you're not going to have an answer for this.
Okay.
Who's your favorite rider?
Rider?
Yeah.
Like,
You know what? I'm not even going to give any details. Whatever you want to answer, just answer.
as in like rider, like a book?
No, rider. Like
rider.
R-I-D-E-R, yeah.
Oh, rider, like a motorcycle?
Sure,
Rider?
yeah.
Well, what does rider means like to you guys?
Common rider.
Common rider? That
Yeah.
doesn't help.
Okay, that's why I said just answer whatever you want.
I don't know. What does that mean? Like a rider, like.
Okay,
The only thing that comes to my mind is riding a motorcycle,
okay. Well,
and I don't know anybody who rides.
all
a
common
motorcycle.
riders ride motorcycles, so I guess fair enough. Maybe I'll mix up for you. Who's your favorite Power Ranger?
Oh, the pink one.
Can you say specifically which one?
Yeah, the pink Power Ranger.
There's been different generations of Power Rangers.
Oh, but don't they remain the same colors?
They're the same colors, but the costumes change, the characters change.
They look the same to me.
Okay.
So my favorite one is the pink one.
Got it?
Okay.
Fair enough. Okay. Who is your favorite robot?
Personally, I don't really know a lot of robot, but from what I don't really have a favorite, to be honest, but there's one that I know.
Okay.
I think his name is Optimus Prime.
You think his name is Optimus Prime?
Yeah, I think that's his name.
Is that like final answer? Are you sure that's his name?
Optimus Prime? Yeah. Yeah, the red and blue and white one, I think.
The American one.
Oh, he's American?
You just said red, white, and blue, so.
No, but that's the color that usually he comes in, I think.
You
Oh my
think?
god. Now so many people are going to hate on me now for saying that.
No, no. No, don't worry.
Yeah, I think, okay, yes, I'll go with that. Optimus Prime.
That's your favorite
I
robot.
really hope that's his name. Oh, well, no, it's not my favorite robot. It's just, I think that's the only robot that I know.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, you're correct. That's the right answer.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, okay, good.
Okay, okay. Next up, Damon or Stefan?
Oh,
Oh, this you do know.
Oh,
This you do know. For the audience,
no.
this goes back to when Blaven was on the show, and we had a constant Vampire Diaries watch session, and we both knew which side of the fence we stood on.
That's hard.
No, it's a very simple answer.
Is it?
It's
I don't
very
know.
easy.
I don't know. That's a very hard question. I think.
You have to give me a why.
Oh, I have to give a why?
Yeah.
But it changes, though. It changes. Sometimes I'm Team Stefan. Sometimes I'm Team Damon.
Yeah, so then where are you today?
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't watched the show in like years.
Doesn't matter. From all of your accumulated knowledge, who would you pick? Or what team are you siding with?
Okay, so I think I'll go with Damon.
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 Good answer.
Okay.
You are correct. Good answer.
And why is that the good answer?
No, there's a winner and that's it.
Is that your favorite?
Yeah. That's the
Okay,
one.
that's why. Okay.
Yeah. Next question.
Mhm.
Ryan Gosling or Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh. You know who is who?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Yes.
Just making sure. Just making sure you like the funny one.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Better
cool.
looking too.
Wow. Okay. All right. Are you a Blake Lively fan?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's why. Okay, I get it. Okay. Cool.
Of course. Gossip Girl.
Oh, of course.
Of
How
course.
How could I forget that? All right. And the last question here, it literally just says 2-woman combination, but I think what this question is saying is pick 2 women that you can mash together to make your ideal woman.
What?
2 women,
Any women.
mash them together. Like if you could combine 2 women to create your ideal woman, which 2 women would they be? And describe the outcome.
2 women. I don't really know.
You don't know any pretty girls.
I mean, there are so many, and to just pick 2, I don't really know.
Oh, so you
Which
need
2?
to be able to pick like a dozen.
Yeah, but also I've never thought about this question before.
Yeah, that's the whole point of these questions.
But they're hard.
I know.
2 women. It could be any women.
Any women.
I know that on the show, like usually you guys ask, real or like anime is okay. So I'm not gonna ask that because
Oh, wow,
obviously
you do
I don't, I don't know any anime girls,
Okay.
so I can't really ask that question.
Okay, that's fine.
I guess 2 real, I guess human women.
Yeah.
It will be. I don't really know. Okay, I will say. What would I say? Actually, too hard question.
Okay. If you don't have an answer, it's okay.
Yeah, I don't have an answer right now. Maybe I'll think about it. Maybe if I know by the end of the show, maybe I'll let you know.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I don't really. That's a very hard question.
That's okay.
You should have given me heads up so I could prepare. You know?
Okay, let's get to the main portion of what we're going to talk about today.
Okay.
So yeah, you've been listening to the show, or you know me a lot, and you know that I like a lot of different things.
Mhm.
Same with my friends, Anthony and Blaven and TJ.
Mhm.
You know that we're all into like the same sort of items and stuff. But
Yeah.
I know that when we talk, you kind of sit there and you don't really know what we're talking about.
Oh, I listen.
I know you listen.
Mhm.
And you ask questions.
Mhm.
And but I understand that it can be hard to understand what we're actually talking about without any explanation or visual media to associate with. Correct?
True. That's correct.
So like, there's
Yep.
a lot of things we talk about that is hard to really understand.
But I think now I'm understanding a bit more.
You do?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
When you guys talk about games
Yeah.
and like, oh, this game is, I don't know if that's the right word, launching or like coming out or like
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And then you guys get excited about it.
Yeah.
And then talk about like playing those games or
Yep.
yeah. So I think I kind of understand when you guys are talking about that and like or what's that game that you guys had to fight and like collect armors and like build like something and like I don't know, something about like killing monsters.
Oh.
Oh, Monster Hunters. Yeah. Yeah, like killing monsters and like I guess yeah, collecting whatever armors or collecting something that you
Yeah.
guys have to build like outfits or something like that.
You're absolutely right. Because my first thing I
Yeah.
was going to show you was,
okay.
what does this is Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. I was going to ask you, what do you know about this?
Oh, it's a game. It's a game that apparently is very popular and that also requires a lot of time. Like a lot of time playing and or like mining, I think that's the word.
Mining.
I think that's the
I
word.
mean, close enough. Sure, grinding.
Oh yeah, okay, grinding.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot of hours that goes into the game. I think that's important. I think that's one of those factors.
Yeah.
Cool. Or leveling up. Yeah, you have to level up or something, and then there's a big monster or like big boss or something like that, and you have to defeat that boss.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, cool. Wicked. So you do know this?
I do know. Oh, I mean, very little, but yeah.
Okay, because like my whole idea with this was that to help you understand me more, I'll probably delve into more things that I'm actually really interested in.
Okay.
So that you know more about the things that I dig.
So Monster Hunter is number 1 on this list.
Well, I just figured I'd start with something that you know of.
Okay.
You already listed Optimus Prime, right?
Okay, yes.
And you know where that's from.
From where that's from?
Yeah, he's the what?
He's the robot.
He's the robot.
Is he the one that transformed? Oh, that's Transformers. I don't think he transformed. Never mind. Just scratch that. Is he from Transform? Is he a Transformer? I have a feeling it's not, but I'm not too sure.
That's okay. Listen, I know that you had to look at all my collection of robots, and I know it's hard to understand what they all do and like who they all are. So
I have a feeling Transformers and the other thing is different.
What's the other thing?
I think Optimus Prime is in the other category.
What's the other category?
I forgot. Like I think there's a name for that.
Can you describe what the other category you do in the other category?
Describe the other category? I think it's just a bunch of robots.
It's just a bunch
But okay, I think from what that might sound wrong, but like I think one category is like Transformers where they transform into something.
Yeah.
And the other category is robots that do not transform.
Okay. Yeah.
That's how I categorize it in my head.
And Optimus Prime is
not transforming into somebody else, something else.
Okay.
Is that correct?
Optimus Prime is the most famous Transformer.
Okay. Got it.
He's the truck that turns into the robot.
Got it. Okay, so totally wrong. Got it.
That's okay.
What's the other category then? There's Transformers and then there's
just what other robots? What are you talking about?
No, but like
Are you talking about the model kits?
Sure, what other like I mean like
The Gundams?
Oh, right, Gundams. That's what I meant to say. Yes. But never mind. Yeah, okay. Optimus Prime is a Transformer. Okay. Okay, but that's what I meant. Like there was 2 category. One that transform and one that doesn't, which is the Gundam.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna show you this next one. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna go with some anime. Some anime.
Oh, anime. Okay.
Anime. This is an anime I've watched recently, and I really like it.
Okay.
It's called My Dress Up Darling.
That's the name.
That's the name.
Okay.
Now, these are some images I'm showing you on the screen. It's a lot of pictures of Marin. What do you think about this anime? What do you think it looks like? Give me your impressions of what you think this anime is about.
It's very I mean, based on the colors.
Yeah.
They're very like pink pastel color, so like summer or spring type of colors. There's a lot of pictures of girls. I mean, it's the same girl. I think it's the same girl.
Yeah.
And I guess based on the name, she wears different outfits.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
There's a guy in the pictures too.
Yeah.
There's a guy there. I think it's Well, based on the colors and then the guy, I would say maybe it's something about like a spring summer romance with some dress up costume outfits.
That's pretty good. So this show is about a girl. They're obviously in high school because almost every anime takes
Oh.
place in high school.
Really?
Yeah,
So they don't show you life after high school.
they do, but like the majority is like within high school,
Okay.
especially this demographic.
Oh, hence the short skirts.
Hence the school uniform.
Oh, school uniform. Sorry. Okay, yeah. Meaning the short skirts.
Yes.
Okay.
She.
Okay.
First of all, what do you think about her character design? Do you think she's a pretty looking girl? Do you think she's okay? Do you think
Okay. I'm gonna say something that probably a lot of people are not gonna like,
okay?
but to me, she looks like every other girl in anime.
Okay.
Like all the girls
Oh,
look
no.
the same to me, and she
Oh.
looks like one of them.
Deborah,
Well, I
Deborah,
mean, like
Deborah.
except for the hair color, she's blonde, but like, and some of them are not. But aside from that, I mean, they all look the same to me.
Okay.
I'm sure they do not look the same to a lot of people. But yeah, to me, she looks like every other girl.
Okay. Okay.
And she's pretty.
Okay.
They're all pretty, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she is a girl in high school who really likes
Fashion.
anime and manga and like all that kind of stuff. Okay.
Okay.
And she likes to cosplay as her favorite characters.
Okay.
Right. You know what cosplay is.
Okay. Yeah.
The guy.
Oh, he's a designer.
No.
Oh.
Well, yes and no.
Oh, he makes clothes.
Sort of, but not for women. He
Okay.
makes them for little Japanese dolls.
Okay.
Yeah, I forget what they're called,
Okay.
but you've probably seen them. They look like little tiny, hand painted dolls with
Oh, hand painted.
yeah,
Like wooden ones.
yeah, and then he makes the clothes for them, and they're like very elaborate and whatnot.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And you're right. It is a romance story that starts in the spring.
Oh,
Goes
okay. I got
through
that right.
summer, and they end up.
Together.
They don't.
Oh.
So that's the thing. They don't actually. Oh God, spoilers, guys. I'm sorry. They at the end of the first season, they don't actually, but they clearly, but clearly they have feelings for one another.
Okay.
But that's what it is. It's just a pure-hearted romance comedy.
Okay.
That's all it is, with some slight, with a lot of boobs actually,
Okay.
a lot of boobs and upskirt,
Of course.
and very very meticulous detail on clothing.
Of course. Yeah. Hence the title.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So what do you think about? You think that's the kind of show that you would be interested in, or are you surprised to hear that I'm interested in that?
Personally, for me,
Yeah.
not exactly. I mean, I'm sure it's a nice show.
Yeah.
Or not show. Sorry. It's a nice. What do you
Anime?
anime? Yeah. I wouldn't personally watch it, but I know you do like them. I am quite confused though about like the theme. Like
Yeah.
you said that this is like I guess your most recent favorite or like your current favorite or like one that you really like right now.
Yeah.
I thought you like shows that have a lot of like fighting and like killing and shooting people. So from what I heard so far, this is like not at all like fighting, killing people, shooting, or like any sort of like violence. So I don't know why. I like it's kind of confusing in terms of like why would you like this kind of shows?
Oh, sometimes it's just nice to have a break from all the
Violence?
the battle anime.
Oh.
You know how like sometimes you watch sitcoms
Mm-hmm.
and they're just fun to watch. Like they're not high stakes. They're just you don't really have to pay attention to them too much. They're just a fun.
I'm sure when you watch this, you're paying attention.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So it's not like just a fun thing that you have on the background.
You're right. Yeah, yeah. I make a coffee, have some ice cream, watch this,
And you
yeah.
do pay attention.
Oh, absolutely.
And
yeah.
you like read all the subtitles and like know what's happening,
Mm.
up to date with all the drama.
Mm-hmm.
I see. But yeah, it's a bit I guess I don't know if confusing is a word, but like yeah, because I thought that was not your kind of like.
Oh no,
the kind of shows that you watch.
absolutely love this kind of stuff.
I see. I mean, good to know.
Good to know.
It's good to know.
Good to know.
That means you can you would also like to watch, like chick flicks and like old type of
I
type of
do
shows.
like watching chick flicks. In fact, you already know what one of my favorite movies is.
Oh, the one that you have a DVD from, like from the year 2000 or something. Oh, what is the name of that?
It's not that old. But
Oh, I
okay.
don't know.
But close enough, yeah.
What was the name of that?
It's a Christmas movie?
No, it's not a Christmas movie. It's the one that you have over there.
What?
You went to get that DVD.
Oh my God! No,
Oh
no, 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 no,
yeah,
no, no, no,
yeah,
no, no,
yeah.
no, no.
I think that's your favorite.
No, no, no,
Your
no,
favorite.
no.
Is it not?
The hot chick?
Yeah.
No, no.
Because you came and then you showed it to me and you were like, yeah, let's watch this. And you had the DVD and I was like,
God.
oh, you still have a DVD from I don't know what year.
Oh God.
Clearly, it was it's your favorite because
No.
you saved the DVD.
No,
but
no.
okay.
That was my sister's. That's her favorite movie.
But why do you have it?
Because I got it from her.
It's in your house.
She used to live here.
Yeah, but she moved to her own house.
Okay, well.
I think it's yours.
Oh, wow. You're going to out me on this place, huh? Wow. This is backfiring already. All right. Let's move into another one.
Okay.
Because I'm sure you probably haven't heard me talk about this, but you might have heard Anthony talk about this. In fact, did you know Anthony... So, actually, this is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Now, what do you think when you see this anime?
Very colorful.
Absolutely.
I like the colors.
Yeah. It's very flashy, very in your face.
Yes, it's very very colorful, very in your face. Okay. Those are some weird pictures.
You don't like watching a man lick another man?
That's a man?
Ah, yes.
I thought that was a girl.
No, that's a guy licking a guy.
She has like, I mean, I guess he has long hair. I mean, he looks kind of like a girl. Okay.
Yep.
What do I think about it?
Yeah. What do you think it's about?
I don't really know what it's about. Like all the pictures, they're just like standing and posing or sitting.
Just standing and posing. You could have picked better words. Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
that the pictures that you're showing me, that's not what they're doing. They're just posing for like the poster or something.
Yeah.
So like I cannot see any like action happening.
Okay.
So I don't really know what the show's about. Well, the title is Bizarre Adventure. Like I guess they go on some bizarre adventures.
Yes.
But in terms of what those adventures are, I'm not too sure. They do seem bizarre.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Yeah, and is that her hand? Or
Yeah.
is that her arm?
This here
Yeah.
is her hand. She's pointing at the camera,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
They seem like, I don't know, gangsters?
Gangsters.
I mean, I'm not sure, but like that's the vibe that I'm getting. Like maybe like bad guys, gangsters, sort of
Yeah.
like a group of like maybe outlaws,
Okay.
something like that.
Okay.
Going on some weird adventures.
Okay. So I'll tell you what this is, okay?
Okay.
It's actually hard to explain.
Oh, okay.
At its core, it is a battle anime. Like, it's a bunch of dudes who have different powers, and they just fight.
Each other?
Yeah, they all have their reasons or whatnot. It's actually there's like I think there's like 8 parts, right? So one season will be part 1, another season part 2. It actually started as a very famous manga or comic, right?
Okay.
And then it got animated, and it's super popular. One of the most popular anime around.
Okay.
You know, Anthony,
Yeah.
he has a tattoo from this.
Anthony has a tattoo?
Yes, he does.
I did not know this.
Ask him about it. He has a
Okay.
tattoo. He has a JoJo tattoo.
He has a tattoo?
He loves JoJo.
Where is his tattoo?
Huh? It's on his back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now the question is, do you think this is a show that I'm into?
Based on the colors, I would say yes.
Okay.
But then you said this is Anthony's favorite, so I would say no.
Oh,
Based on that?
Do you think that me and Anthony have opposite tastes?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I think so.
Wow. Interesting.
Is that accurate?
Yeah, I hate this show.
Okay.
I hate this shit.
Yeah,
I
okay.
absolutely despise this shit. Anthony forced me to watch 50 episodes of this with him.
50!
He sat me and Tisha down to watch 50 episodes of this trash.
Oh my god.
And we did it for a year.
It took a whole year to watch 50 episodes?
Well, close to that. Yeah, close to that.
Oh my god. Wow.
Because they come out weekly, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they like 30 minutes, an hour?
Yeah. They're only like 20 minute episodes.
20 minutes? Okay.
But still.
Wow. Okay. No comments.
that's the JoJo.
Oh, no
Okay,
comments.
I'll give you another easy one. You probably I want to say I've showed you this before. Actually, I have.
Oh, I watched this.
Yeah, I showed you Kill La Kill.
Yeah.
What did you think about this show?
When I watched it, or based on these
Both.
pictures? Based on these pictures, it's very red.
Yeah.
Like, I'm guessing it's like fighting and sort of like blood or something.
Yeah, it is.
That's based on these pictures.
Yeah.
But from what I remember, it wasn't so bad. Well, I guess I've only watched, I think the first one. Was
Yeah,
it the first
first
one?
episode,
Yeah,
yeah.
the first one.
Yeah.
It wasn't so bad. It was pretty nice, I think.
Okay, you're right in that it's about blood and stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
the costume uses the main character's blood to get its power.
Oh, I did not know that.
'Cause
I guess
yeah,
that was not in the first.
They don't explain
Yeah.
that until I think episode 3.
Okay.
We only watched episode 1 together.
Okay.
Now, do you remember the other show? Because I showed you 2 anime that I really enjoyed back to Gap.
Yeah.
Do you remember the other one?
Yeah, I think the other one is the start of Gundam.
Okay. Gundam what?
I mean, how Gundam was created or started or something like that.
No. No.
Isn't that the other one? Like the beginning of like that little boy and then going to the shop or the store or
Gundam
something.
Build Fighters.
Yeah, like the beginning of it.
I mean, it's the start of that particular series of Gundam.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What did you think? Okay, because you know that I really am into Gundam
Mhm.
and that I build Gundam
Yes.
by them. In fact, one of our first dates, I made you build a Gundam.
Yep. The little panda?
Oh yeah, the panda, the
pink,
panda guy.
the
pink one.
The
And then we
pink.
built the geez, what was it called? I forget, but it was the one with it was like kind of clear purple.
Oh, it's sort of like not wings, but like I don't know if they're wings or like weapons or something like that.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember. Yes.
Yeah.
I think that was the first one. The panda was second, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
The panda I still have. It's
Yes.
at work.
It's at work. It's on your
my work
desk at
desk.
work.
Yep.
That's good.
Looking at me every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. So this is Gundam. What do you think of the whole series of Gundam, or like the whole hobby,
The hobby? It's
or just like everything about it, right?
or the
'Cause, like,
show.
I showed you the show, and
Yeah.
I think from what you told me back then was that you preferred this show to Kill la Kill because
Yeah.
it had a bit more.
Story.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it was a little nicer than like the Kill la Kill one, because I guess the story was a bit more relatable,
Yeah.
and it's not just about killing. Oh, at least I've only watched like one episode of each of them, so
Yeah. Well, you're right. In this series, it's not about killing; it's about breaking each other's toys.
yeah. But I think this one, at least in the first episode, like it was like I got the backstory, and it's like, oh, okay, like this is how it happened and like where it started.
Mm-hmm.
And like maybe based on that story, I was able to maybe relate more to it in terms of like, okay, that seems interesting, and it would keep me to keep watching,
Mm-hmm.
keep me interested and keep watching the next one
Mm-hmm.
compared to the other one, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
The other one kind of like went into like fighting pretty fast, or like there was no reason why, or at least to me at that time, like from watching just one episode, like there was no reason why they are like she's like going in there and like killing.
Right. Right.
Maybe that was not explained at first, so there was no like connection. It's just like, oh, okay, she's just going in there and killing. But this one, I think it showed like, oh, the little boy like going to the store, seeing that, and then
Right.
yeah. So I think maybe the story line, at least in the first episode, like was more maybe nicer.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I prefer this one.
You did. And what do you think about Gundam in general?
I think they're cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool to like build them. They're very like, well, I mean, I guess they're small, but there are some big Gundams. But like in terms of building them, I was not expecting to have like very small pieces.
Yeah.
Like you have to be like very like accurate and like attention to detail and stuff like that to build them.
Mm-hmm.
So I was not expecting that part, I guess, because for me like toys are like children's toys.
Oh.
But I was
How
introduced.
dare you say that to me?
I was introduced to like the adult, not the.
Okay.
I mean, like
The adult toys? That's a
I
whole
mean-
different market.
not that. I meant like toys that are, I guess, started when you were children and then you grew up with those toys,
Mm-hmm.
and they become grown up toys, I guess. I don't know how to explain this.
Okay.
But yeah, like it's like I think it's a more complex, more attention to details type of like toys that children play with.
Yeah. Okay. And obviously I've introduced you to a lot of other types of toys.
Like what?
Well, just based off of the stuff you see on my shelves and stuff all the time.
Okay, yeah.
But I gotta ask then, do you think this is more adult than Lego, or is Lego more adult? And which one do you prefer?
Okay. I thought originally that Legos are only for kids
Yeah.
until I saw those very expensive, very big, and very small pieces of Legos.
Mm-hmm.
Then I seeing like the lineups in front of stores.
Yeah.
all by like grown adults.
Yeah.
That's when I realized that wow, Legos are actually for all ages, and like even like adults.
Yeah.
So in terms of like which one is like, sorry, what was the question? Like which one is more
Which
like
one
adults?
do you think is more of a adult or for children? Which one do you prefer, and which one do you prefer? Yeah.
Oh, which one is more for adults? I would say they're both on equal like levels because the complexity of building them. Okay, in terms of complexity to build them, I think Gundams are harder because it's not just like Legos. You just like kind of like follow the book and like like just
Mm-hmm.
add in the pieces, the color based on the colors and like whatever, and like just add it in and follow. Yes, you do follow some sort of guide for Gundams too, but because the pieces are not like Lego pieces, they're not like squares or rectangles. And I know there are like other Lego pieces, but they're more or less like standard in a way,
Yeah.
like Legos.
Mm-hmm.
But like Gundams, they're very specific and the shapes are very different.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So because of that, and because of how small it is, I would say Gundams are more complex. So a bit more. Well, they're both for adults, but like I guess complexity.
Mm-hmm.
Gundams.
Mm-hmm.
Which one I prefer more? I would say Lego because I mean Lego you can like turns into different shapes.
Yeah.
I would say Lego. Yeah.
Yeah, and you do like Lego. You did help me build.
I did. Although the day after my thumb hurts, but I was probably pressing too hard on them. But it's a pretty fun, relaxing activity to build them.
Yeah, it is. I think so too. Good.
Yeah, we did race, and I won.
Oh wow. Wow. Okay. All right. So I've shown you like a couple. I think. I mean, the anime I've showed you so far, aside from I guess the first one, nothing here has been too surprising, right?
Not really, no.
Okay. Because I think that like everything I've shown you up to this point probably gives you paints a good picture of the things that I generally like watching or like what I'm into. Would you?
I would say so, yeah. Because I think those are the things that you told me, even like at the beginning. Those are the things that you like.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna show you this. This is Go Kaiger.
Oh, they kind of look like Power Rangers, but not exactly.
So they technically are Power Rangers.
Oh, okay. I'm getting all of this wrong.
No. They are. You're not wrong. This is just we'll just call this the Japanese version,
Okay.
right? And this is something I actually watched recently.
Oh, it's new?
No, it came out in like 2012.
Okay.
But like there was a 10-year anniversary movie and stuff. And I still enjoy this kind of stuff. But I
Okay.
don't think I've ever talked to you about it, right?
No.
I've never talked to you about Super Sentai or Kamen Rider.
No, but you did mention Power Rangers. I mean, you have those Power Rangers in your
Yeah.
in your glass cabinet.
Yeah. So like, yeah. All this to say is I still watch Power Rangers.
Mhm. Cool. Oh, which one is your who's your favorite Power Ranger?
Specifically?
I mean, mine is pink. So how specific do you want to go?
Oh, okay. Well, what do you think my favorite one is?
I think it's the red one.
Uh,
Because I think because red is your favorite color.
ah.
And isn't red the leader?
Yeah?
So I would say red is your favorite? The red Power Ranger.
Because he's red or because he's the leader?
Both. I think it's because of both.
Yeah. Yeah. For the original Power Rangers? Yeah.
So that's accurate because he's red and he's the leader.
Yeah, I mean, and like honestly, that example works across most of them.
So you only like leaders.
No, that's not it.
Oh.
It's a specific type of leader,
Okay.
right? I like how can I put it? Like the really like flashy, like kind of like shit talking, like big mouth leader.
That's
Like
the
yeah.
type of characters that you like.
Yeah, like I don't like the very like silent but strong. Like I hate that kind of character. Like they don't do it for me. I get the appeal, but it's not really what I'm into.
I see. I see. Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
All right. So I'll show you something else. This is Kamen Rider. When I asked you what your favorite rider was, this is Kamen Rider.
Oh, you meant Kamen Rider. I heard Kamen Rider.
Wait, hold on. You know Kamen Rider?
No, I don't know Kamen Rider. But the word that I heard when you said that was common.
Oh wait, you think I said common?
Yeah,
like the
common.
rapper.
No, like common, like like
Common.
yes, that's what
Okay.
I heard. I'm like common rider. That's why I was confused at first. I was like, common rider. What is a common rider? Okay, but you meant common rider.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so Common Rider is basically just.
So you asked me this question at the beginning, knowing that I would not know what this is.
Well, I didn't know because you grew up not here,
Uh-huh.
and so I don't know what kind of things you grew up with culturally. That maybe this made it over to your little
Oh.
island.
Well, unfortunately, it didn't make it over there. So no, I don't know what common rider is.
Okay, well, Common Rider is basically just
He's an ant? Is that an ant?
grasshopper
Grasshopper,
or,
okay.
or beetle or something,
Okay.
whatever you want to be, insect, whatever. Think Power Rangers, except there's just one guy.
Just one guy.
Yeah, and he rides a motorcycle.
Ah, and hence the rider. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the
That's it.
story?
That's it. Like so just like how every year there's a new Power Ranger,
Uh-huh.
there's a new Common Rider.
But your question was who's your
Who's
favorite?
your favorite? But
Who's
if you
your
don't
favorite?
know,
But if there's only one,
no, there's a new one
Oh.
every year,
oh, okay.
right? Like,
So I'm like, if there's only one of them, then what do you mean favorite? There's only one.
well, I guess it wouldn't have worked because you didn't know that there's multiple different versions of Power Rangers.
I mean, there are multiple Power Rangers, like different colors.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's like actually different costumes and characters year over year.
No, they all look the same to me. I mean, there are like the actual, like, I think the movie where with like actual people, the actors and actresses.
What do you mean actual people? The show is actual people.
Oh.
Oh, hold on. Have you ever watched Power
Yes,
Rangers?
I did.
Are you sure?
Yes, back then, yes. And I had the toys too, like the little like plastic Power Rangers that you play with.
Okay.
Not as big as yours, but like I had the smaller ones.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, okay. In the show, from what I remember, yeah, they transform into like some sort of like plane or something where they all like not assemble, but what?
Yeah.
Combine together.
Yeah, and
like
they make
not
a big
combine.
robot.
Yeah, they come together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
But you don't remember when they're not in the Power Ranger suit?
Then they're individually, like individual person.
Yeah, they're like the real person.
Yeah, the person.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what I'm saying is every year there's a new team.
Oh, I did not know that.
Oh, wow.
I thought there was just one and the same.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we'll stop there and move on to some video games.
Okay. Oh, Mass Effect.
Do you know what Mass Effect is?
I know it was a game that you liked to play last year. It came out or something, and you were so excited, and then you went to get it the first day it came out, and then you came back home and played it. And after 2 weeks, you said you were done, and it was the best game ever.
Is that what I said?
That's what I remember.
Is that what I said?
And that's what I remember.
Did I tell you? Do you know what this game is about?
No, but I heard it was the best game ever.
Well,
For those 2 weeks at least.
You're correct. You're
okay.
correct.
Okay.
So Mass Effect is absolutely one of my favorite games.
Uh-huh.
Mass Effect 2 specifically. That's where that poster's from.
Oh, okay.
And it's basically a giant space adventure. You're trying to save the galaxy from imminent destruction. You have a team that you're trying to assemble, and you're trying to, again, save the galaxy.
From?
Aliens.
Aren't you an alien yourself?
There's an evil set of aliens.
Oh, you're the good one.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Okay, and when I describe it, it's kind of like pretty lame when I say it like that. It's kind of boring. But it's very much a sci-fi show, but a video game. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah. Makes sense.
Now, if I recall, you hate space.
Yes. Oh, no, okay. No, I don't hate space. I just don't like it.
Is there any particular reason?
No reason. I just don't like it.
Okay. So you probably know what my favorite show is then, right?
Your favorite show?
Yeah. Oh, don't do this to me now.
Hold on. What's your favorite show? Oh, right. Yes. Your favorite show. Firefly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And I have yet to show you this show.
Yes. No, you have not showed me, even though you have like 10 DVDs of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've told you what this show is about.
No, you have not.
And
Although you have a lot of those, I guess, figurines
Sure.
and DVDs,
Mm-hmm.
and you gift them to all your friends
Yeah.
so that they can have the best gift ever.
Yeah.
You know, but no, I have not received a DVD or watched it or heard about it.
Are you saying you would like...
No, I'm not saying that at all.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I am not saying that.
So here's some images from Firefly.
Okay.
Does it look interesting based off of what you see?
Sure. It's just a bunch of people sitting together, posing for the poster.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that the actress from
Suits?
Suits? Yeah.
Yep.
Jessica Pearson?
Yep.
Oh, she's in the show too.
Yeah.
Okay, I
And she
did not
plays
know
a
this.
similar style of character,
Okay.
like a very
Powerful,
strong woman with a
interesting.
shotgun.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
She's second in command to the dude in the middle.
Firefly.
No.
That's not his name. Okay.
No. His name is Malcolm Reynolds.
Okay. So what does Firefly means?
Firefly is the name of the ship or the type of ship.
Oh, the ship. Okay.
The spaceship.
Okay.
This is a space western. How do you feel about westerns?
Westerns?
You know, like cowboys and.
I mean, they're alright.
Okay, this is like that, but in space.
Okay. Not really my thing, but okay.
Okay, so we've established that two of the things that I absolutely love, you are like, ew.
Not you.
Okay.
Just like, alright. That's your thing.
Okay. Cool. Have you ever heard of, this is a very popular one across here on the show, Initial D.
I think I heard that from one of the shows that I listened to.
Yeah.
But I have no idea. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that is that where that phrase from your car comes from? That show?
What phrase?
The tofu shop?
Yes.
What was it? What is it? Is it Fujiwara Tofu Shop or something
yes,
like that?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay, yes, it's from that show. Yes.
Wow, I'm amazed you've retained
Yes.
all this knowledge.
Yes,
because
wow.
I know that I like to ramble off and just say a bunch of random shit to you all the time, and I know you're like, wow, what is this even about? But I'm amazed
myself.
that like your brain just takes it like a sponge, and you just know this.
I am equally as amazed as you.
Yeah. So Initial D is obviously it's a street racing series.
Mm-hmm. About delivering tofu.
That was how it started out. But,
okay.
But it turned into just straight up racing.
Okay.
There's not really much to say about it. Like you could I guess say that it parallels like a lot of those fighting and battle anime.
Okay.
Only replace the fighting with racing.
Cars.
Yeah, but
Okay.
like same rules apply, right? Same sort of story structure. There's minor love interests who they gotta push aside because they're here for their cars. Blah blah blah.
Okay.
Right, things like that. So and then there's obviously rivalries, and the main character gets.
Do they hit each other?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's like bumper cars.
It's not bumper
okay.
cars. Sometimes it's done maliciously. Sometimes.
Intentionally?
Yeah, and sometimes it's not.
I see.
Like sometimes there's oil on the road.
So it's not bumper cars.
No, it is not bumper cars.
Okay, got it.
It is racing.
Okay. Okay.
And they race on Japanese mountain runs.
Okay.
So like the roads that go through winding mountains and whatnot, canyon roads. The toge. No? Yes?
No? Yeah, I mean, yes, sure.
Yeah. Okay, so this one's probably a bit easier to understand, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about some other television shows.
Television shows now, okay.
Okay?
That you like.
Yeah, so I was talking to you about this the other day.
Oh, The Witcher.
The Witcher. Have you heard of The Witcher?
Yeah, you said that it was a really good show and that you needed to watch it.
Besides me telling you, did you ever hear about the show at all?
I think I saw it on Netflix.
Uh-huh.
Like when you first go into Netflix, it was one
Okay.
of those, I guess, shows that
Yeah.
they were like promoting, I
Yeah.
guess. Aside from that, no. Okay. I've only heard you talk about it.
Okay. I guess I gotta ask you, since you don't like space, do you like fantasy?
Not exactly.
All right. I guess I should just stop this here.
No, continue.
No, because I just don't. I don't know what else to say about it if you don't like fantasy.
As in like dragons and like that's what you mean?
Yeah, because that's what this kind of show takes place in. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like monsters and
see.
The Witcher is basically a monster hunter.
Oh.
And he just hunts down monsters for money.
Got it. Interesting.
I mean, there's a whole political backstory in there too
Mm-hmm.
that you probably would find more interesting, but probably not really. You might like the love story, but.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I would probably like that part.
All right.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. I love Game of Thrones.
Okay.
I remember when I met you, you said you hadn't watched this show.
No, I haven't. And to this day, I have not.
Ah. Okay.
I don't really have any interest in watching it.
Okay.
If you're wondering.
Okay. So you're saying after we finish whatever we're watching currently, you do not want to watch Game of Thrones?
Not exactly.
Okay. Good to know. All right.
Good to know.
Good to know. I'll move right along.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of dragons from what I heard in there.
Mm-hmm.
Fantasy. back to The Witcher. Same category, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, no?
All right. Okay. All right. So I think like for the most part, you've gotten a good idea of what we talk about here now. Like there's a lot of other things, obviously.
Yep.
I mean, specifically, we haven't gone to more of the detailed topics that like Anthony would talk about because Anthony has a different set of interests that I feel go deeper than my own in terms of how much he could talk about.
Okay.
Right. Like for example, Anthony likes video games a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that he really loves retro games?
Yes, I heard that on the show.
Yes.
Yes.
And there's a whole bunch of things that he could talk to you about that go over my head, and I'm like, I don't even know.
Yeah, I remember you said that too. Yeah, I do remember that part.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess because we're coming up on like an hour here, and like probably that's a good amount of time. But I want to ask before we close up, was there anything that you've heard me talk about that you want to know more about?
Things that you talk about today?
Not today necessarily, but like say like you I don't know, for example, like obviously why I've given you a mug for your tea that has Diva on it because you know why you're sitting in a pink chair right now because
That's your favorite.
yeah, and it's from
Overwatch.
There you go.
Yay.
See? So there's things
Wow.
yeah.
I cannot believe I know these things.
Yes.
I don't know how. It's impressive.
Yes.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Neither. I've trained you well.
Wow.
But I know there's a lot more stuff, right? Even in this room, right? For example, like there's a lot of stuff that you just don't know what they are, like why I have them.
Uh-huh.
Right? Is there one thing that you've been like curious to ask me about and just to get a bit more context on that?
Not really, because I think I asked you whatever I needed to ask you.
Oh yeah?
I think so.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah, no, I don't see anything in this room that...
Well, not necessarily in this room, but like I just mean like general interest or
I think whenever I have those questions, I
Yeah.
ask you immediately.
Yeah?
So, like, I don't currently have anything
Yeah.
that I want to know more of or anything like that.
Mhm.
Because I think, like, out of, like, all your toys, all your, like, Gundams and, like, Transformers and games and stuff like that, I think while you're talking about them or, like, building them or, like, whatever, I think I would, like, ask you about them, like, at that time.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't think I have any questions for you.
Okay, I have one final question for you.
Oh, no, okay.
Why do you think... No, not why.
Oh.
When do you think Type V3 will go back to making Gundam reviews?
I was hoping that was going to be last year, because that was the whole point of that video. And I remember watching the video and where he said he's now back and he's going to, although you did say there's no like set schedule, but you did say like, you're back and now you're going to build some more like stuff and have more content and videos more often. But I think since then, there has been nothing. I don't know what is happening, but I keep telling you to, make some videos, because like based on the comments, everyone's waiting. I don't know why you're not doing it, but you should.
Okay.
Because all these comments, they're all waiting for you.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, you should get on that.
okay. Thank
But
you.
you did say, okay, hold on. You did say that you needed a new computer for that. And I think you got that new computer. So I don't know what other excuses there are now at this point. So I think you should get back on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because like there's a lot of boxes of stuff, I think, that you still need to build.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure like, all these like your followers would be very interested in like watching your comeback. Is it even called a comeback? I don't know at this point. You've come back and gone like so many times, so I don't know if that's called a comeback, but I'm sure they would very much appreciate it.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for the video to go up too.
Okay.
So should get on that.
Oh, wow. Thank you for your input. I didn't think you'd have such a long response. It's probably a good place to end it then.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining me today, Deborah.
No problem. Thank you for sharing all your interests.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's good to see and like reconfirm
Reconfirm what?
that I know your interests.
Oh, okay. Is there anything I've missed that...
No, I think you covered them all.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
But thank you for having me on the show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Anthony will be back next week, so everybody will be happy with their normal content and not having me here.
No, I think you did just fine. Don't worry. And
Okay.
yeah. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
And to you all listening out there, thanks for sticking around. If you stuck around to the end, yeah, Anthony will be back next week. Don't worry. He'll be here. If not, then I don't know. I'll think of something else. Who knows? I'll figure something out. Anyways, thanks for listening. See ya.
Bye.
Mic check 1, 2. Test, test.
Mic check 1, 2. Test. Oh, am I not supposed to do that?
No, that's good. That's
Oh,
good.
I'm supposed to do that too?
Yeah.
Okay. Mic check. What did you say? Mic check 1, 2. Test.
Yeah. That's good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ready?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay.